Shalom, truth seekers. Just a quick update. Discovering some issues with the camera that I'm gonna have to research. But I was able to go to my old mount position that I had last year. Coincidentally, I just found myself near it and decided to try and snap a few pictures of Orion tonight. Just something I'm familiar with to kind of see how things behave, and I'm glad I did, because I'm noticing things are behaving. Things need to be figured out. So can anyone tell me what's wrong with these pictures that are supposed to be taken from the same exact mount position? There's definitely something wrong, and this corner down here kind of shows that in a nutshell. But I know it's kind of hard to see here because I had smoke from a wood stove coming up here, kind of blocking the stars. But you can see the top two stars of Orion's Belt. If you go straight down, you can just barely see. I think right there is the star we need to see, but that's okay. But this down here is not okay. These pictures are supposed to be from the same exact mount, and I need them to be the same exact position. So when I overlay and stack these pictures, they are hit. When I justify them up to this upper left corner, they need to be the same exact size. And I'll show you in the next tab here how that works, so we can kind of trace the pattern of the stars across the sky. But unfortunately, these two appear to have changed quite substantially in two ways. The size, you will notice, is actually different. It's bigger than this picture back here, and in addition, it's not capturing the same exact frame of reference. Like this one somehow got a little more of the roof. So I took these first two about 1 minute apart, maybe, or maybe it was 5 minutes. But I took it with the same shutter speed, and for any phone gurus out there who or camera experts who understand what's going on, please chime in. Let me know what you think is going on. But yeah, this is an issue. The frame of reference is changing. The size of the photo is changing. I cannot overlay these as I was intending to. This third one I took is interesting. Oh, see, like it's even. This one is even. You can see the difference here. So it's shorter in width too. Interesting to note. I took this picture later, and at least they have the same depth. But again, the corner of the house there is a little different. And let's see how long this one is. So this one actually looks like it was the same size. Go figure. This looks like it was the same exact size as this other one. Yeah, because when I pull it in, oh, yeah, it looks like the same exact size. So I don't know why the size is changing. It's disturbing, and it's going to mess with my ability to map out the celestial equator. So I just wanted to show you. Like, for example, you can just barely see. Again, you go straight down, and there's the main star we're interested in. So this is my, this is one of the shots I took earlier, and I just cropped it so I can just put it over this other one so I can see the movement. It took this one like 10 minutes before this one. So you can see it approximately moved from here to here. And I can do that, and I can take pictures as the stars move across the sky. And then I can kind of draw a line approximately showing me where the celestial equator should be. But the problem, this is a problem. These picture sizes changing, and the frame of reference, that might just be because my mount is made out of wood, and I'm just, it's too wobbly. If you know, like I'm still trying to troubleshoot this thing, but in the future, like I imagine if this ever does work, it's probably going to need to be a mount made out of like steel or stone, something that does not move at all, because wood, it moves a lot. Like if it gets hot or cold, it'll shrink or expand, or if it gets wet or dry, it'll shrink or expand. And I have a lot of those kinds of fluctuations happening. So that might be what's going on with the corner. It's just a wobble. It's not as stiff of a mount as I need. I'm still in search of a new mount location somewhere else, but I just wanted to test this one out tonight to see what was going on. But aside from that, this changing picture size is very frustrating, and I need to get to the bottom of it. Oh, what was I going to say? So these first two pictures were taken about 5 minutes apart, but with the same like night setting. Like it took 3 seconds for it to take these two pictures, and then I adjusted it for this picture and I made it 10 seconds because there was like clouds blowing over, and it still managed to like get the stars through the haze that was setting in. And it's kind of it surprises me that it ended up being the same size as the one that was 3 seconds. So it's like hit or miss. This thing about the frame of reference changing, I think I can fix that if I just find a better mount. But this size changing thing, I need to figure that out. And if anyone can help me figure that out, I would much appreciate that. Because I think that must... So these two photos are the ones that I used and I stacked here. But this isn't going to work. They are the same size. Like, it looks like these two pictures did come out to be the same exact size. Like when I justify this one here and I pull this one over, like I can see there's no overlapping. Let me get this other one out of here so we can see. Okay, so I'm going to put this one up there so you can see it's an exact match. Like, we could just get this one out of the picture completely. Okay, so like the bottom, like nothing is showing up when I throw it over, and then if I send this one to front, now when I put this one in back, again, nothing is overlapping. Like, I don't see any edges sticking out like I do when I do this. Like down here you can see things aren't matching. So anyway, kind of mysterious. I'm troubleshooting, but I just want to make a quick video. If anyone has any friends that are photographers and can possibly answer this question of why the picture size is changing, if there's anything I can do, like go into the default settings or something and say make all pictures the same size, I need to figure that out sooner than later. Running out of time. So anyway, let me know if that's your thing. If you know how anything about that, or anyone that can help, send them my way. Just tell them to shoot me an email at avoiceoftruthandlove@gmail.com, and I'll try to get this sorted out. Guess that's it for this evening. Shalom, and may Allah bless as you continually seek out His truth in love with a pure heart.